It's been almost 3 years since the world flipped upside down and we were all stuck inside. Fortunately, some places are finally starting to open and I took my chance to get the hell out of Europe and I booked a flight to a country in Asia. I don't know much about this country, I've never been there, but I'm excited to explore it. So come along with me as I travel to the other side of the world, to the capital of South Korea, Seoul. Alright, Kokoro Compass from the past here. So this time I have another concern packing my bag. I'm gonna bring my bike. This thing. So I got some of this pipe insulation and I'm gonna put that on the frame to protect the frame a little bit more. Yeah, it's decently protected. I hope it fits inside the box. So I'm on the way to the airport. My grandpa is nice enough to take me. And I got my Brompton in the back. I hope she'll be alright. Alright, I made it to the airport. Let's see how heavy my bag is. I think it's a little bit too heavy. So that's 11 kilos for my hand luggage. And the Brompton, 21.3. I'm allowed to bring 23, so that should be fine. So I have to wait like 1.5 hours until I can drop my Brompton. At least I'm second in line though, so it's good I came early. So I made it through security and all that stuff. Now I'm just waiting to board the plane. Alright, after a very long flight with pretty much no sleep, I arrived in Seoul, but the whole place is flooded. There's some sort of massive storm going on. So yeah, I hope I'll be okay. I'm still waiting for my bag for my Brompton. I hope she survived the storm as well. Phew, looks like the Brompton made it out alive. Sorry. Okay, after a very long flight, getting a stick up my nose for a PCR test, I'm finally in the train to Seoul. And Toku's here, Mariko's also here. Alright, welcome to the first day in Seoul. Today was very hectic. We had to rush from the airport to the Airbnb. We were late and there was rain and there were floods and I really couldn't film anything yesterday. But today's a new day and we're gonna step outside for the first time in Seoul. First I'll show you a bit of the Airbnb. So we have a little bunk bed here, and over here we have like a kind of a loft. The ceiling is really tall, and yeah, I think I can say this is the fanciest Airbnb I've been in, even if it's pretty small. And I'll show you guys the shower. So this is the shower, and I'll turn the camera around because that's the first culture shock. When you shower, the whole room gets wet, but it's also where the toilet is. So if I want to take a pee, I'm gonna have wet feet. It's not so nice to have wet feet when you're peeing. It feels like you're peeing all over your feet. Not a nice feeling. If anyone has some life hacks on this, please tell me. Oh, and of course I have to show you guys. I'm not sure if it's visible. It's right here, my Brompton. She came back unscattered. So I live in a share house, which means that we kind of live in an apartment with multiple people, and then there's a shared kitchen, which is pretty nice, so I thought I'd show you guys. So this is a nice place to do some work, edit some videos, and here's Maiko working very passionately. Alright, I know you guys want to see Seoul, so here it is, my first steps in South Korea. Alright, our first impression of Korea. It's very similar to Japan. It's very nice here. The neighborhood we're staying in, very trendy. A lot of cute characters. I like cute characters. So yeah, I think we really lucked out with the Airbnb. Alright, we're going for our first Korean meal. I have to say I don't know anything about Korea. I don't speak any Korean. I don't know anything about Korean food, so I'm a little bit scared. Alright guys, I know what this is. This is kimchi. I know something about Korea. Alright, my first time eating real Korean kimchi. Ooh. I'm very Dutch. I can't handle spicy food very well. Very spicy. Now that is one epic meal. I'm not sure what I ordered, but it's good. I think our first Korean meal was a success. I have to say that kimchi is a little bit too spicy for my Dutch tongue, but the other meal was really good. And now we're gonna check out a little city river, Cheong something, I can't remember. Cheong, I think that's what it's called, and it looks very cozy. I look forward to walking/biking here. Now this place is super nice, and I actually picked the Airbnb because of this location, because this looked really nice on Google Maps and on the videos that I saw. And yeah, it's definitely unique. A little piece of nature running right through the city. I think I'll come here really often. Next we need to shop for some necessities, and in Korea there's one place to do so. And of course we have to take a look in Daiso, real Korean heritage. They have everything. Name it and they have it. Here, let's say you need a peeler, they have it. You need a Winnie the Pooh apple plate, they got it. Or if you need some glasses for your dog, they got them. Alright, it's been one day. It's about time to get the Brompton out. There she is in all her glory. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain any moment, so I'll just take a little stroll around the neighborhood on my Brompton and see what Seoul is all about. Now, I love biking, but biking in South Korea is very different from biking in Japan or Europe. There's a lot of things I wasn't prepared for, and I'm gonna make another video about this, so stay tuned. Now that's an epic looking place. I have to say those guards look very scary though. I don't think I should go there with my Brompton. I might slash the tires. But I'll come back here with Mariko, maybe tomorrow or this week, and we'll check out what this place is. Alright, time to head back home. There's actually another place of the share house I want to check out. So one thing we haven't checked out yet is the rooftop of our Airbnb. On the pictures it looked really cool, so we're gonna take a quick little look now. Now that's a pretty cool rooftop if you ask me. There's the Namsan Tower, or the Samnan Tower, one of those two. And we're gonna climb there. We want to see that for sure. And yeah, it's nice to see all the little buildings over here. There's even this house where there's a kind of a robot statue in the garden. It's really cool. The evening has fallen upon us, and I have to say, Seoul looks really charming in the evening. We're gonna find something to eat, and gonna hit the sack early today because I'm still jet lagged. Didn't sleep well last night, so today was kind of all over the place. But first impression of Seoul is really good. I think we're gonna have a nice time here. Alright, I wouldn't say that's the worst meal I've ever had, but it was definitely the most disappointing. It was just soup with bone. There was no meat on the bone, it was just a soup with a bone. I don't know how I will survive. I want my bread. There's no bread anywhere. How will I survive without bread? Alright, so that's the end of the first day in Seoul, and this is just the start of our adventure. We didn't even leave our area yet, so after this we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff. So be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. No one ever leaves a comment, so yeah, leave a comment please. It will make me happy, and Mariko too, and my mom too. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.